Good day, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be talking about the DAAD EPOS Masters and PhD Scholarship 2022. So this scholarship is tenable in Germany. It is a fully funded scholarship in that you have opportunity to benefit from free tuition plus health insurance, as well as a competitive monthly stipend of €861 for masters and €1,200 for PhD. Also, you benefit from travel allowance, rent subsidy, as well as allowance for any dependent that is following you to Germany. So I think let us proceed on how to access this scholarship. As we always do, let us go to Google. So the first step you really want to do is to search for that. So when you search for that, the first link, click on this. And now scroll down to your page and click on scholarships for Germany. So when you click on that, the next step you really want to do is to search for EPOS. So search for EPOS and click on refine your selection. And here is the first link here is the scholarship you are looking for. And now we are here. So this scholarship is a fully funded scholarship, like I already mentioned, and it is tailored to developing countries. So you can try to click on these parts to check if your country is part of the eligible countries. So we can see in Europe, the Ukraine and Albania, as well as Belarus, Moldova are eligible. In Africa, we have in North Africa, in Sub-Saharan Africa, like in my country, I can see that Nigeria is eligible, as well as other continents of the world. So if you are planning to apply, make sure you check if your country is eligible. So the next step we are going to be checking is to see the postgraduate courses that you can apply for, because they already have their specific course that you have to apply to. So, and also the process is a bit like a little bit complicated. So, but just try to follow this video. So I'll try to like break everything down. Now, the next step you'll be doing is to check the course you really want to apply to. So let's check. For the first part here, we have the economic sciences, business administration, political economy. So you check as well. One important thing or column you really want to pay attention to is the language. Make sure that your course that you are interested in is being taught in English language. So you have to check, okay, fine. And also check the DAAD scholarship deadline. Like for this first program here, we have the scholarship ends on the 31st of August. So you really want to pay attention to this. So now, if, okay, let's go back to our page. And basically that is that about those courses. And now the duration of the scholarship, it depends on the duration of your master's program. I already talked about the value of the scholarship and the selection procedure. So now one important thing about the selection procedure is this part. Candidates have at least 2 years professional experience. That is, following your bachelor's program, so you must have already completed a 2 years professional experience. It doesn't really have to be like the 2 years must be from a single company or from a single industry or government institution or a private company. No, it might just be maybe like 1 year and 1 year or 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months in different companies. In as much when you try to like count all these months and it sum up to 2 years, then there is no problem. So the next step you really want to check is to see the application requirement for your specific country. So here it is asking you to select your country. Like in my case, if I'm selecting Nigeria, so graduate, of course, so show application requirement. And now these are the application requirements for applicants from Nigeria. It is asking you to provide IELTS result and also TOEFL. So if you are applying for a language taught course, so you have to have like a B1 level in German language at least. But basically, if your courses are in English, at least you have to show a TOEFL result and as well, or IELTS, a band 6 or 80 in TOEFL. So now you can see, like I mentioned previously, you have to have a professional experience, like 2-year professional experience. You can see following your undergrad, your sideways or your SWEP or your internship during your undergraduate does not count. It must be a postgraduate professional experience. So also the application procedure, this is the application procedure. So you have to click and check, like, yeah, the first part here, you have to fill this DAAD application form. Let's click on it. So this is the DAAD application form. I think I'm going to like make another video on how you can fill this form and what you're going to write, like what you have to pay attention to in each of these field of the form. And now this is the application form. Also, you have to have a CV, your Europa CV. So this is definitely something you have to pay attention to. So try to go to this website and create an Europa CV of your choice. It is very easy to follow. As well, letter of personally signed motivation letter. So you have to write motivation letter. If you are applying for like 3 courses, you have opportunity to apply to as much as 3 courses. You have to write just a single motivation letter, and you have to explain why you are choosing these courses. So just a single motivation letter. But basically, if you are choosing just a course, you also need to provide a letter of motivation. As well, a letter of recommendation from your current employer, certificate of employment, that is showing the proof that you've worked for 2 years, and as well, like all those requirements that we already mentioned. So the next step is to show you how to apply. So how to apply is very important. So let's go. Then what we have to do is to go back to this list of courses. So take for instance, if I am in the engineering field, I can just click on, let's say I'm clicking on this, hydro science and engineering, or clicking on this. So this is showing me, this is showing me the route in which I will use in applying. So we can just go to studies. So this program is master course in hydro science and engineering. So I think there are 2 ways in which you can apply for the DAAD scholarship. The first one is to fill this form. Try to fill this form if you're interested in the program. So this is peculiar to those that are interested in the DAAD scholarship. So you have to fill this form and submit your file. So you don't really, this file is already sufficient to apply for admission. So this file is already sufficient to apply for admission. Now, let's take for instance, if you are interested in another program, let's say this first program there that I see, international and in master's program in international and development countries, let's see. So if you are interested in applying for this, just click this, so you can translate the website. What you really want to do now is to search for that, because I think it is a bit difficult. Search for that. So yeah, this is the DAAD scholarship. Now, if you're interested in international and development economics, you really want to follow this process, because those people applying and those not applying for scholarship, their process is different. So make sure you read out all this information that is related to that scholarship. So you have to follow this path. So let's check for another program. Yeah, so if you are interested in, let's say, for instance, let me pick another engineering program. Let's see, maybe engineering, energy and environmental management. Let's check. So here we have to click on admission, and how do I apply? So So these are the application route. But now, now for people applying for that scholarship, you also have to fill this application form and you have to send it. There are some of these programs in which you have to send all your documents. You have to package all your documents and send it via post. So you have to post all your documents to the university. So it depends on your program. Make sure you go to the application pathways for your specific program, because I think yesterday I was trying to check some of the program and some of them requires that you have to mail your application document to the university. So make sure you pay attention and read about your application requirements for the DAAD scholarship. Majorly come to this part. I think I will try to check. I was checking one yesterday about energy, and they require that you should send your application by mail to the department, and that would be like how you'll be selected for the scholarship and as well the admission. So basically, if you have any question or if you have any doubt about applying to any of these particular program, make sure you drop a comment or ask me a question. I will like help you to search the website and show you the application route for your specific program. But to apply, one important thing you really want to pay attention to is you have to have, it is compulsory, you have to have 2 years postgraduate professional experience. So make sure you have that experience before trying to apply. So if you have any question about your particular program, you really welcome any of those, and make sure you drop them. Subscribe to this channel. I'll be dropping very important and informative ideas. So thank you guys for watching.